Hey, how's it going? So today I want to complain about all the different downsides of vlogging, and one of them, as you might be able to tell from the fact that I'm lying in bed when it's pretty bright outside, is that it takes up a lot of time, and I haven't been sleeping as much as I want to, or as much as I should. And one of the downsides with that is when I don't sleep as much, I don't eat as healthy. So I've actually been putting on weight, which is really funny because I was thinking like, oh, it'll be a fitness vlog. Yeah, so I don't know what to do about that because I don't want to stop making videos. I like having the momentum that I have of getting a bunch of videos up and starting to get some momentum. I do feel like I'm getting better at editing them quickly. I don't know that the videos have gotten better themselves, but yeah, I guess like what I could do is I could get up early in the morning and vlog then. So the only issue with that is that so far it takes about like an hour plus to edit. It's like to make each video, it takes like at least about an hour. And what that would mean is getting up at like 5 in the morning to vlog. So last summer I was getting up at 5 in the morning, reading, and then going for a run, and I liked that a lot, but that's not the same kind of like mental and creative energy as making a vlog. But yeah, we'll see. So the quick update is that yeah, I have a motorcycle, and I actually went out for my first ride ever yesterday because I got my permit on Thursday, and then I ran around and got a helmet and gloves yesterday. Went over to my parents' house, and my dad has a motorcycle, so he took me out for a ride. Because when you have your motorcycle permit, you can't, obviously you can't ride by yourself wherever you want. You have to be riding with a licensed rider. And it was so much fun. Like, it's really, really cool. It feels pretty natural. I don't want to act too confident, because I know that's when you get into trouble on a motorcycle when you're first starting out. But I expected the way that you have to lean into turns to be like, I don't know, like a lot more technically difficult. But I think because I've spent so much time actually riding bicycles, I think it's helping a little bit. Like, I have the balance, and I kind of understand how the feeling of turning and leaning at the same time should kind of work. So it was fun, and it's also really cool to be just like out in the open, going the speed that cars go. It's very exhilarating. The bike I have is kind of tall, so you don't get that. I didn't get the same kind of feeling of like being close to the road and having like the road whipping by as I did when I was on the back of my dad's bike the one time. And I guess I'll just have to get a cafe racer for that. But for now, it's gonna be really fun to get my license and get out and ride. I have a lot of other stuff going on too. Like, I want to get rid of all the stuff in my apartment that I don't really use a lot, including stuff like my guitar and an amp, random art supplies that I have. I have an older camera body, a different Canon, the 5D Mark II. And the reason I don't use that for video is it doesn't autofocus, which means that anytime I wanted to take a video, I'd have to set it up, manually focus it, check that it was good, and then also didn't have a flip out screen so you couldn't see your final picture. So every take that you took was kind of like here's hoping that it works, and then you'd check your footage back after you finished filming, and you're like, oh no, I wasn't in focus, or oh no, I was, like cropping out most of my face, and it's just kind of frustrating. And well, with being new to vlogging and not being like oh, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, but just wanting to kind of record and have a slice of life to look back at from each little day, it just seemed like a lot of work to accomplish kind of like a casual goal like that. Yeah, so that kind of ties back to the whole vlog thing. I don't want to be missing sleep and putting on weight, and I don't think that those are worth vlogging. So I need to make sure that I'm like balancing that out enough. So what I might do is I might just do like update videos every morning versus like walk around and check out cool stuff vlogs. Because it's really the editing that takes the most time. So if I have a single video, And even if it's 10 minutes long, I can just sit and watch through it and make sure everything looks good, maybe adjust the white balance or the color a little bit, and then post it, and that takes almost no time at all. But even if I have like 5 or 6 different little cuts that I want to put in, that ends up like tripling the time. So you have to like watch it through all the way at least once, and then edit it and trim it. So like if I say at the beginning of the video, I'll cut that out. Or if the camera wasn't looking at what I wanted to film and then I kind of like pan it over to the subject, I'll cut so that it's only panning where you want to kind of see what's going on. Right? So like if you wanted my finger to be in the frame, I'll probably start it here, and then it's moving. Now it's in frame. So I would have to cut out that first like 2 seconds of footage. And that goes for like all the stuff that you've seen where it's not my face. Any of those take like an extra 10 or 15 minutes worth of editing. So you put 4 or 5 of those in and it's like, oh, there goes an hour. I'm definitely getting better at that. And there's like, the better you get at filming too, the less time you have to spend editing. But even so, I don't know that I've made a video that was under an hour's worth of editing, except for the few where it's just been me talking to the camera. And then for those, you know, you just slap it on, double check everything, and then upload right away. So probably more of those, and I could do those in the morning. But the funny thing with that is then the vlog will end up being like an update from yesterday vlog. But potentially, you know, actually that might be the way to do it, because then you've got good lighting, and then it gives me that little bit of extra motivation to get out in the morning and go for a walk and sit somewhere cool and talk to the camera. So I'm going to plan on doing that, and hopefully that'll solve my losing sleep, gaining weight problem, because I don't like that at all. I want to be well rested and like light so I can rock climb more. Yeah, I guess you don't realize this if you've only been watching my vlogs and you don't know who I actually am, but I'm like way into rock climbing. I won't show it on camera because you probably won't be able to see it, and if you can't see it, it's kind of gross, but my hands are like super calloused from rock climbing. Before I started vlogging, I was probably climbing like 3 or 4 times a week, and then having started vlogging, I think I climbed once. So it hurts. It's keeping me from the things that I love, but I also really like vlogging. I like making something, and it's been really fun to like chat with friends about it, and like they tease me about different things in the videos, and it's just a good time. So more vlogs will come, but they'll probably change. This is also kind of funny because every time that a YouTuber like gets really successful and has like, you know, 1 million subscribers, and then they realize that they don't enjoy the content that they were making, they make these videos like, I can't take it anymore. And so there was a meme maybe last year for a little while about like all these YouTubers who are just like making a video every day, making like tons of money off of it, getting all kinds of brand deals and sponsorships, and then complaining about it. So Josh makes 10 2-minute vlogs and then has the stereotypical YouTuber breakdown. So here's that video. Thanks for sticking along with it. Also, someone asked for a longer video, so I just kept chatting. I didn't really say that much. And if you followed all the way through until the end, comment canon in the comments for me, if it'll focus. Hello? No? Yay, look at that. Until next time.